this week because we had a little bit going on in the show, as we like to call it. The hot gossip was going on. So did you hear about Miss Chrissy Teigen and Nipplegate on Instagram?
No.
I didn't hear about it.
I did not hear about it.
Didn't hear about it.
Pepperoni is out.
Well, for those of you out there who didn't know, Miss Chrissy Teigen has a little bit of an issue with Instagram because she posted some pictures. She just recently did a layout for W Magazine. Mm-hmm. She did a great fashion spread for them, and she posted one of her lovely pictures, which we are displaying right now in the studio. And as you can see, there was a little bit of nipple showing. Instagram did not appreciate that, took her picture down because they have a policy of no nudity on Instagram. But this has sort of been a fight with models, and Rihanna even had a similar problem last year because she had a great layout. And they're arguing, of course, that, you know, men can take their shirts off on Instagram and show their bodies, but we're shaming women and taking their pictures down because it's a woman's nipple. How y'all feel about that?
I think that you shouldn't want to really show your nipple, but it is artistically done. But I wouldn't want my nipples just all around on Instagram. I think leave it for the magazine and for us to purchase it to view it. But hey, I think this is a little bit much.
You think it's a bit much?
For Instagram.
I see a lot of posts, especially fashion or editorial, and then they'll put the little line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, I think that does a lot more to drive traffic to the actual magazine to purchase or to really check it out online. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess you gotta kind of figure out what is the individual's goal. And I know if I'm in a magazine, I want the magazine to move. I want it to sell. I want people to be interested, not just in the images, but also the story. So I guess the question just would be to Ms. Teigen is, what's your goal?
Well,
what's your goal?
Her goal seems to be that her nipples should be free to be shown because she fought back once that picture was taken down, and she put another picture up.
Of the same?
Was a similar picture, but she was sitting in a makeup chair. She had her hair all done and her makeup was done, so she was getting ready for a shoot. There was a strategically placed bottle of hairspray covering one nipple and a slightly available other nipple with a piece of fabric, and so she was still like showing, like, I don't understand why this is such a big deal. This is art. And Instagram is a photography sort of based thing, and this idea of, is it art? Why is she being penalized? And I don't know, is nudity really that inappropriate all the time?
I mean, I like to be nude, don't get me wrong, but I like the picture, but...
Is it discrimination though?
The discrimination argument, I'm leave that one alone. What I will say is it is illegal to be nude in general.
Except in New York City, I think you can actually be topless in the park.
Okay, so
in the park?
So unless you're in Central
you're legally
Park,
allowed to be topless in the park.
In America, it is illegal to be nude.
It's illegal for a woman to be nude, not for a man to walk around without his shirt on.
Well, a man, we're not looking at, I don't know, I guess we have a lot of extra...
we have different functions.
You have different functions. That's the argument.
Yeah.
We're not going to see guys just hanging their tinny knuckle out, you know.
What's that word you use?
I was going to